So good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are back again with another update on contract this time rather than transfer. It's more of a contract. Kieran Tierney has signed a 5-year contract extension, taking it up to 2027, which is kind of mad. But we're going to get into that in a minute. Make sure you slap the likes up through the roof if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do appreciate every single one of you that is subscribed to the channel. Excuse me. Make sure you follow my Instagram as well, LeeGunner82. I will be doing a giveaway on there in the first week of July. So keep your eyes peeled for that. You have to be following me on Instagram. Otherwise, you will not be part of that, I'm afraid. So get yourselves over to the gram. If you haven't checked out the video I dropped earlier on today, make sure you go back and check that out. Spoke about Stanley Kroenke and the £250 million that we probably ain't going to spend. So make sure you can check that out. Also, I've got a video dropping at 10 o'clock tonight about Andre Silva, the Frankfurt striker who outscored Haaland last season. So very interesting. Make sure you check that out at 10 o'clock tonight. But Kieran Tierney, my captain, my left back, had a wonderful performance last night for Scotland as well. Him and Robertson really link up well, considering that Tierney was playing centre back again, which he does do for Scotland. We all know that, but the way they link up is just fantastic. Like they were really good. Scotland. If they had a goal scorer, they probably would have won. They probably would have won both of their games if they actually had somebody who could finish their dinner. But Kieran Tierney's performance was absolutely top class. I thought he was superb yesterday. Really defended well up against Harry Kane. I didn't even know he was on the pitch, Kane. And up against Foden at times as well. But he has been absolutely quality since he's got it. Yes, I know he's had injuries. He's had long layoffs, etc., etc. But for somebody who was Celtic through and through, played through pain barriers, played through injections, played through just anything really. Like if the guy had one leg, he'd still find a way to get himself on the pitch for Celtic, wouldn't he? He was an absolute club cult legend, hero, whatever you want to call it. A lot of the Celtic fans were a little bit upset when he left, to the point where he's still not been back to watch a game. Obviously, COVID's ruled that out now anyway, but he said that he was scared to go back when he first went back up in lockdown last year. There was spray painting all around Glasgow and stuff saying he's a traitor, he's this and he's that, which I just find mad, really. He's only a young lad. You know, he's won everything at Celtic he could win. Trebles the lot. And he's got a big money move, or big money in terms of Celtic, because that was their highest transfer at the time. So it was technically a big money move. He's moved down to London. Nice enough lad by the looks of it. Sits and chills. Don't go out doing stupidness. He ain't going out sightseeing and all of that. He could quite easily do that. He's quite happy just to play football, which is what I want to see in my players. I want to see players that just want to play football. I don't want to see players going out and getting drunk or going out and just doing stupidness when they're out and about. You know, and thankfully Arsenal is not a club that tends to have that culture. So that's good to see. But, you know, I do like his attitude. I really, really am impressed with how he's been since he's been here. And he's kind of instilled a bit of the old school mentality in Arsenal, where it's like, come on, let's get together. We ain't losing this. And he's got that fighting spirit. He's a pure winner. You know, the guy's won 14 trophies and he's 24 years old. I mean, that's just mad. Absolutely insane. You know, and you don't do that and then go, you don't continuously win trophy after trophy after trophy if you ain't got it up here. And if you ain't got that winning mentality, it's very easy to win a trophy and then go, I'll dine out off of that for the rest of my life now. Winners, proper winners, they go about their business properly. They go out there and they win it again the next season and the next season and the next season. And they won't stop until they've got a whole room full of trophies. And even then, they'll want to do it all over again. Yeah, we need more of Kieran Tierney at Arsenal. We need more players of Kieran Tierney's mindset at Arsenal, because we ain't got anywhere near enough players to take us up the table, because they're too weak. Some of these players, they think they've made it. They've got their big deal to Arsenal. They're on big money. They walk around the pitch like it don't stink. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it really winds me up watching it. That's why I love this kid to bits. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, he's a wicked footballer. He's got a wicked attitude, and the way he plays football is just a joy to watch. He's always trying to get on the front foot. He can defend properly, which is something we haven't said a lot about some of our players over the years. He can actually defend. But when he gets the ball, his first thought is, right, let's get forward. You know, he wants to whip them balls in the box. You know, he's not necessarily a goal-scoring left-back, but he will get in there and he will get stuck in and he will whip balls into the box and he will stick them on a plate. Sadly for us, last season, Aubameyang had a mare and Lacazette weren't exactly setting the world on fire, and they were missing sitter after sitter after sitter last season. So, you know, they're probably, if you're an assist kind of guy, they probably cost him double digits on assists. But I love him, man. I really do. And I think we should be building a team around him. I think he should be the captain of the club going forward into next season. I think that we should be building the club around him, the team around him, because he is the vocal one. He is the proven winner at that football club. He's won more trophies than anyone at the club. And he's one of the youngsters of the club, really, compared to some of the others. So I want to see him as captain, build the squad around him, give him that captain's armband, and you'll see a better Arsenal, that's for sure. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm delighted he signed this contract. It's not officially been announced by Arsenal yet, but it's literally everywhere. If you haven't seen it, you're either living on the moon or under a rock. And he is going to be staying with the club until 2027, 5-year contract extension. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. Do you think he should be captain? If not, who else in the squad is captain material? Because I'm kind of worried after Tierney that there's no one. And that is the problem with the club. We need captains. We need we need players that can lead on the pitch. Yes, you don't have to necessarily be vocal, but I prefer a vocal captain, somebody that's going to scream and shout if you ain't doing your job properly, pulling you back into position, telling you what to do. Come back, I'm in trouble, you need to help me out. One of them ones. I'm going to go and get a drink because my mouth's extremely dry. So all have a wonderful day. Let me know your thoughts on Kieran Tierney. Should we build a team around him? Should he be captain? How delighted are you that he's signed a new contract extension for 5 years? And yeah, man, how many more Tierneys do we need to win the title? Probably another 10. But all have a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing. Don't be forgetting, I will be back at 10 o'clock tonight with the Andre Silva upload. Make sure you got notifications on your phones as well as on YouTube. Otherwise, you will not get it come through on your phone. Make sure you stick a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate everyone that does that. Make sure also you are subscribed to the channel. Get me to 60k, people. Come on. That would be a big milestone. I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, follow me on the Instagram as well, LeeGunner82. The giveaway will be in the first week of July. So make sure you get on it. And don't forget, always, Arteta out and Gareth the Fraud Southgate out.